But look what I did get. So,
Hi, welcome to Bead with me. I'm Kay, your host here at Stars Beads. I am excited to do something new with you guys today, and I want to bead with you and be interactive with you. So I'm going to open up a Zoom room, which is actually available for you guys to hop into right now. The number of our meeting is 844-222-0004, okay? And you will get thrown into a room, a waiting room, and I can let you in and we can start working together, okay? So you can join me anytime between 2 and 4. I will have it open and available, so I'm really excited. So I hope you guys can join me. Like I said, join us on the Zoom room right now, and I mean right now, okay? 844-222-0004 is our room ID number, okay? It should say maybe Stars Beads, Bead with us, okay? I'm excited for you guys to join me there and hang out. So maybe if you're used to seeing some of your friends on here, this is something that I will do a little bit more often, but we are trying it out, seeing maybe how the virtual meetings can work, as well as maybe being able to offer some classes that way to you guys, okay? So, but first, I thought we would do a Lariat, and we are going to do something that looks like this. Let me show you. Where did I put it? I thought I had it right here. Have I misplaced it? Time out. I'm not sure where I put it. Oh, here we go. So here's the Lariat. Let's see. And don't forget, guys, if you want to join me right now live, you can make this with me or just show me what you guys are making, and we can bead together. So normally in our store, we have something called Work It Wednesday, where we invite our community to come join, work together, and do a little bit of beading. So since we can't do that, I thought we'd bring it into a virtual version, okay? So join us on the Zoom call if you want right now. I'll have that open for you guys for the next couple hours, okay? Today, I want to show you a Lariat, and we're going to be introducing, remember, opening and closing those jump rings. Let me turn this baby around for us here. And this is a Lariat with some charms along the bottom here. Okay, you could certainly stick in anything. And using a little bit of chain. So this is using something called a stopper bead. Okay, this is different than a bead stopper. What these are is they have a little silicone inside. Okay, so then it stops it right where exactly where you want it to go. So you can use this on a necklace or a bracelet. In this case, I had made a Lariat, so I'm gonna switch that around so you can kind of see this thing on. Okay, so you can then slide this up.
it's another one of those very colorful gardeners.
Oh, really?
But I can defeat him, I know.
And have some little tassels here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to use these and put some chain on there. So walk with me. I always like that this is a little bit interactive, and you can help me pick one. So this one I had done in silver. We have these different components in copper, gold, and you'll see that we have these in different sizes. So depending on what you're putting through here, you can use leather, you can use, in this case I use chain. So I will show a combination of both so you can go kind of just see what it looks like. Okay, so first thing, let's try some. So this is what we're making today, guys, is kind of a nice fun Lariat that ought to be pretty quick. And if you guys want to join me live, you can join me in our Zoom room right now. The information is in the comments for you. Okay. Let's see. Any preference? I guess since I have a silver one, I should try to do another color. So let me see what kind of chain we have, and then that might determine. So maybe gold or copper. Let's go take a look, you guys. So how's everyone doing today? It looks like kind of a gardening day. It's beautiful out there. We were just having some lunch together. I had someone come by because I'm used to having lunch with you guys, and I missed that. So somebody came and had lunch with me outside. So that was really nice. I thought maybe we could bead right outside. Maybe I should set up a table or something. Thought that'd be kind of cool. So I'm kind of looking at this copper chain. What do we think? Should we do a copper one? Or let's see. I think I have it in gold here too. Let's do copper. Okay, so we have the copper findings. So we want to find what kind of fun things could we put along the bottom. See anything we like? These are the sticks that I like using. I'll throw these guys on there. These make nice, simple little earrings. You can wrap them with beads too. So I'm going to grab 2 of these in copper. I think I have some of the base jump rings, so I have that and this. Now the next thing I need here, okay, I'm going to use the same copper piece, and so these are the components we have. Oop. Okay, and the next thing I need are a couple of jump rings and a piece of wire. Okay, so take a look at that. This is pretty skinny. I would say we're looking at about a 1 millimeter chain size, guys. Okay, I'm going to pull some jump rings really quick in this copper. So this is kind of the idea that we're going for. I'm going to see if I can maybe grab a bead too. Now the other thing we need is a big hole bead here. So I got a couple of jump rings, and then the next thing we're after is a big hole bead. And that's something that would fit this chain. Now I'm looking through some of our leather components. I don't know, what do we think? Maybe take a butterfly over there? Star kind of seems appropriate, right? But we're gonna have that little bead on the top and bottom, so we kind of want something that will work well with that. So we did a stone, maybe something like this. Now I kind of walked through the store here, kind of looking through our beads, because I want you to get an idea of what virtual shopping would feel like. So you would be able to tell me you want something in particular as I'm going by. We're kind of doing an antique copper. What other colors do we want to use? I'm wondering if these are... I'm just grabbing some beads because I'm not really sure what I want to use yet right now. Oh, you know what I want to use? Remember these beads. I'm going to take this little stack because we used these in the earrings last week using rings. So I think I like that idea. So when we're doing a lariat, I'm going to measure out usually about 2.5 at least 3 feet. That can vary. This particular one that I've done here, we're looking at let's see, I did about 2. I'm measuring here right now at 24 plus 7, almost 30 inches. Okay, and it may be different depending on what endings you're going to use. Okay, so in order to go over the head, you need at least 2 feet. Okay. So in this case, great job.
It was like, that's the one that did like a bunch of lasers when it was about to die.
Yeah.
I heard it being really fast.
Really? In this case, I'm going to do 2.5 feet. And I love chain, as we had spoken about. You can just clip it to the size that you need. You can do so many versatile things with it. So I have a nice skinny Linka chain. Now what we want to do here is in this in the silver design, we want to put on the beads that we want. The first thing we did was putting on one of these stopper beads. Okay, the best way to do that with chain, okay, is making something called, I think they call it a leader pin. And you're gonna just take it, a piece of wire, this is too thick of a piece of wire here. I should, oh, yeah, I could fit it through there. Okay, and I'm going to bend this just in half. And I'm going to make kind of a neat. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay.
I can't believe I defeated one of those really good guardians with a bunch of that family. I defeated one.
So I just made a little needle so I can pull this through the stopper bead. I find that this is helpful. Oftentimes when you use it with the leather, the leather is stiff enough. Okay, so in this case I'm sticking it through here. There was the one time. And then I want to stick in whatever bead we're going to use. So I hadn't decided. There's this one, We're going to do, I think the butterfly is going to look like not enough there. So what do we think? Do we have a preference? Should I go clears? Or maybe a fun teal one? I think maybe I'm going to go for a fun teal one.
Did you know that really hard guardian?
Yeah?
I fought one.
You did, and you beat him?
And I killed it.
And you defeated him. Okay, and in my sample I used 2 of them, one for the top, one for the bottom. And put these closer together. I'm using kind of thick wire there, but that's okay. Alright, and now, so, strung on one bead, my kind of focal bead, and my other bead. Now we're going to go right back through the bottom here. So I'm going to kind of squeeze this tight like this and push this through. See that? So that way it makes it easier to get through those stopper beads. Okay, and this is a nice huge hole, so I don't even have to worry about that one. So loose, in fact, I gotta make sure it's in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna stick it through this other side here. Okay, so now you can see here, I have 2 chains running through those. This rounded at the end here. So you can see with the leader needle, we went up one side, okay? This would be where our neck went, so then we're coming back around and back through here, okay? So now we're gonna even this chain out. So I cut mine at the 2.5 feet. And you can still adjust this as you're working. But we're gonna get these 2 ends, and I'm gonna take this little piece off now. And we're gonna put these little guys on there. Grab a couple of the jump rings. Here we're using some 6mm jump rings. Take the end of this right here, and we'll be just about done. So we're gonna open that jump ring. Slide in the very last link of the chain. Slide in our nice stick. And we'll repeat that on the other side, and voila, we will have ourselves a quick and easy lariat. You can also see how quick this would be to change out, so if you decide something else on your center bead, that is totally fine. Here's this. Close that as tight as close together as we can. And we have ourselves a lariat. You can see that here. Very pretty. And thanks for joining me here, making a quick and easy lariat with those fun little stopper beads with the silicone insides. Now you can also do this with leather. I'll show you a quick little part on that, on doing a leather. So I think that in this particular case it used maybe a 1mm leather. So if you rewind a little bit, you'll see that there were different hole sizes. Okay, so this one is a little bit smaller, and here I have a 1mm leather. Okay, so I'm just sticking one side through. And this one is stiff enough to do the other side through. Okay, so it's gonna cross. All right, so I'm going to do that again, you guys, so it's a little bit clearer. So we're using this little guy right here. So when you get to those leather bracelets, you just want to make a single piece, and then you wonder, what can I do to end these? Okay, this is a quick and easy way to end your leathers. Okay. So I'm going to grab a piece of leather to go ahead and we can make a quick little bracelet. And in this case, I'm going to take obviously it needs to fit on here. I've got a teal color. I think I have too big of holes for that one. So right now we're just beading together. If you guys want to join in on our Zoom bead meeting, go ahead and hop on in. I will let you in. It's 844-222-004. That's just for this time around, okay? So it is safe to come check it out here because we are virtual, so we certainly have that distance and we can play together. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time on this particular one, because we can be hanging out for a little while. Okay, I think, let me see, I don't know, these are going to be huge too, but I'm going to do them anyway. Do a little fun one here. Okay, tie a knot. And it's kind of nice in these adjustables, you don't really have to know. I'm just have a piece of loose leftover leather that we had sitting around here. Okay, so I'm tying a knot to both sides because this is going to kind of be my center. Okay, so now we have those ends that we think, what do we do with those ends, right? So we're gonna string this through, string this other one through. And leather is stiff enough, but again, sometimes I'll hold this down like that so you can see how much space you have. Because you want this to be a tight fit, okay? So as I'm pushing through, you'll notice I'm pushing close here, not out here, because you can see this becomes very flimsy if I do that. Okay, so when you are pushing, I have even taken my chain nose pliers and pushed here like this. Okay, makes it a lot easier. All right, so you see that crisscross right here. Okay, so you can kind of find where your center is going to be, find the size that you want here. Find that size so that you can tie this closed. once you find the size, you can kind of put a knot at the furthest you'd ever want it to be. Okay, what's most important is not the size of your wrist, but what the size of your fist is, not your wrist. Okay, so I'm just kind of evening them out, and then I'm going to tie a knot about the same place here. And you can always adjust this. Didn't leave myself a lot of room here. Alright. Probably dip those a little further. But you'd even them out. Just pull this through to tighten this bracelet. Okay, these are great. Thank you for joining me for a quick little lariat and bracelet using those little stopper silicone beads. You can get those online with us, so give us a call if you're interested in those. Otherwise, I wanted to kind of show you Zoom. Okay, I know that a lot of us might have wanted to avoid a little bit of technology, but technology can be really great, and especially in a time like this, we can really utilize it, take advantage of it. It's not something that we have to continue in our daily lives, but it is something that you get a chance to learn something while you're hanging at home. So if you're tired of taking the walk around the block, if you are tired of having to spend all those hours in the garden, I know I have done my fair share, but I'm super excited. We can't watch that lettuce grow, so it's all ready to go, but now we're hanging out. And it's a perfect time to still keep on learning, which is the great thing about the internet. So I'm trying to take advantage with you guys. So join me here on Zoom. So the information is right down below, okay? You do not need to join anything. You just download an app, okay? And you'll click join meeting, okay? And you're gonna put in, let me see what that number is. You're gonna put in 844-222-004, okay? You do that, I'm gonna see that you're in the waiting room, and I can let you in, okay? So it's gonna be open as an open virtual room. So if you want to get together with your friends right now in a new way and take advantage also of this new platform, join me, okay? I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to kind of show you how it works right now. I've been on it this entire time right now. So let's see if you look on here. So once you join, I'm going to show you. This is me right now in the Zoom room, okay? So come check it out, and I can see what you guys are working on. You can show me what you are working on. If you want to be in your PJs, that's totally fine. Don't be nervous. If you guys have been worried about video chatting just because you don't want me to see your house or to see what you're wearing or that you don't have any makeup on, not to worry. You can always turn the video portion off and we can still chat. You can see me, you can see the beads and everything that you want to. Okay, so I'm the one that has to get all pretty for you. I've got my pearls on, I've got my earrings on. So come join me on Zoom, you guys, okay? I'm going to click off of the Facebook Live, but you can still join me in our Zoom room till 4 o'clock. And you guys have a great day. We will see you again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Thanks for playing.